Hey, it's Renata. So Venus is the planet that covers Friday, and so we're going to go over this workbook that I created for tuning into Venus um, for Friday. So this is Venus Meditation and Trend Energy Workbook. This filter is in the astrology pack, so if you have the basic manifestation program or Manifestation Ultimate Pro, you should have the astrology pack. And under planets, it has each of the planets, and this is the filter for Venus. But since it's in the book, you can just focus on it on this page. This is working with Venus currents, Friday energy, harmony, attraction, beauty, creativity, loving connection, selected AOD 48 trend energies. So it's the trend energy cards that connect with Venus. So in many planetary and symbolic systems, Venus is associated with Friday. Venus is traditionally connected with love, harmony, beauty, attraction, pleasure, art, refinement, sweetness, reconciliation, and the ability to receive good things with grace. I was just watching a thing today about Venus and Jupiter are together in the same sign, and it's Cancer, and Cancer is my sign. So starting on the 23rd through June the I believe it's June the 9th. So that is a good thing for expansion and love and beauty and all things positive. So that's interesting. The Venus meditation is not about forcing attraction or chasing approval. It's a softening practice. It asks you to become more receptive, more beautiful in spirit, more harmonious in action, and more aligned with what is loving, graceful, and worthwhile. The characteristics that are associated with Venus: love, affection, heart-centered connection, beauty, art, music, and creative expression, harmony, balance, and emotional softness, magnetism, charm, and graceful presence, receptivity, pleasure, appreciation, romance, partnership, friendship, and community, self-worth, value, and the ability to receive, peaceful home atmosphere, and sweetened relationships, harmony with beauty, attraction with grace, love with wisdom. So the meditation practice says, settle your body and let the breath become smooth. Imagine a field of emerald green, soft pink, rose gold, and warm light surrounding you. With each inhale, draw in peace, beauty, self-worth, tenderness, and magnetic harmony. With each exhale, release tension, self-rejection, resentment, emotional sharpness, and the need to force outcomes. Allow the heart area to soften. Let the Venus current move as gentle radiance rather than a push. If you're using a cheat card, place it with your written intention or selected AOD 48 filters. If you are using an Orgone generator or manifestation software, choose one clear trend and keep the working tone loving, ethical, and grounded. So suggested trend structure. You can just look at this. The PDF is in the Life Manifestation School community. The link will be in the description. If you're not a member of the school community yet, you can feel free to join us there. Working phrase: I align with Venus energy in harmony with clear will, loving intention, beauty, right action, and grounded results. It says choose one setup. Keep it simple enough that the mind can stay clear and the heart can stay open. Option 1, a meditation setup. Place the Venus image or square near your meditation space. Choose one AOD 48 filter that matches the session. Read the affirmation once, then breathe quietly for 5 to 11 minutes. Journal the first impressions that arrive without forcing meaning. Option 2, in a trend setup, write one clear Venus trend, such as harmonious love and self-worth or creative beauty received with appreciation. Add 1 to 3 AOD 48 filters only. More is not always stronger. Pair the trend with a grounded action. Send the message, make the art, clean the space. Practice receiving. Close by grounding the work and releasing obsession over the outcome. Option 3, Friday ritual. Use the practice on Friday or whenever you want to enter the Venus current. Light a candle if appropriate, play soft music, or sit near something beautiful. Focus on appreciation first. Venus responds well to gratitude, not grasping. End with one kind action towards yourself or another person. So then there are the pages that have the trend energy cards, and it tells the specific manifestation uses, possible manifestation uses, because there are more than the ones that are listed, obviously. Gives an affirmation and ways to use it. And then each of the trend energy cards that I use in here, There is a reflection and meditation. It goes through reflection questions, a meditation phrase, and a grounded action. So for the friendship trend energy card, the Venus focus is connection, warmth, supportive community. Use this filter when the Venus work is focused on friendship, social warmth, community, or being received kindly by others. The reflection questions: where am I ready for warmer, more sincere connection? What kind of community would feel emotionally safe and uplifting? How can I become a better friend while still honoring my boundaries? What simple invitation or outreach could I make this week? The meditation phrase: I welcome friendship, warmth, and sincere connection in ways that honor my heart. Grounded action: choose one practical action that matches the filter. Send the message, make the art, tidy the space, practice the conversation, update the profile, journal the truth, or take one small step that lets the Venus current land in the physical world. The closing breath: inhale, I receive; exhale, I release force; inhale, I soften; exhale, I ground the result. And charisma, manifestation uses, and then the Venus focus is magnetism, presence, graceful attraction. Use this filter when the Venus work is focused on charm, visibility, attraction, presence, or speaking with natural magnetism. The questions: where do I hide my light or soften my voice too much? What would graceful confidence look like in my body language? How can I become more visible without performing? What part of my natural magnetism wants permission to shine? Meditation phrase: my presence is graceful, magnetic, and true to who I am. Grounded action: choose one practical action that matches the filter. Send the message, make the art, tidy the space. Practice the conversation, update the profile, journal the truth. Take one small step that lets the Venus current land in the physical world. Inhale, I receive; exhale, I release force; inhale, I soften; exhale, I ground the result. And there's self-confidence. The Venus focus is self-worth, radiance, healthy visibility. Use the filter when Venus work begins with self-worth. Love and opportunity are easier to receive when the inner value is steady. The reflection questions: what do I need to believe about my worth in order to receive more love? Where am I asking for less than I truly value? What action would express self-respect today? How can confidence feel calm instead of forced? Meditation phrase: I value myself, I receive with grace, and move forward with quiet confidence. Balance and harmony. Venus focus: emotional grace, beauty, peace. Use this filter when you want beauty without chaos, love without drama, peace within the emotional field. Where is my life asking for more beauty, balance, and peace? Which relationship or environment needs a softer rhythm? What can I release to restore inner harmony? What daily ritual would make my space feel more Venusian? Meditation phrase: harmony returns to my heart, my home, and my relationships. The filter for a new love. Venus focus: heart opening, mutual respect, romantic readiness. Use this filter for heart opening work around welcoming a new, healthy romantic connection. What kind of love am I truly ready to welcome? What old patterns must be released before new love can enter? How can I stay open without abandoning discernment? What qualities matter beyond chemistry? I open to loving connection with wisdom, self-respect, and joy. Solidify love. Venus focus: devotion, loyalty, emotional steadiness. Use this filter for strengthening an existing bond, deepening trust, and encouraging steady affection. What strengthens trust and steadiness in love? Where can I offer more appreciation? What does commitment look like in small daily actions? How can love become more peaceful, honest, and kind? Love grows stronger through kindness, trust, honesty, and steady care. Erotic thoughts. Venus focus: consensual passion, warmth, romantic spark. Use this filter only with respectful, ethical, consenting romantic intention. Keep the work warm, mutual, and grounded. How can passion remain mutual, respectful, and heart-centered? What helps me feel safe enough to be warm and open? Where can playfulness return? How can desire be guided by care and clear consent? Passion is warm, mutual, respectful, and guided by the heart. Artistic success. Venus focus: beauty, creativity, receiving appreciation. Use this filter for Venus is art, beauty, visibility, music, design, performance, and creative recognition. Reflection questions: what beauty am I ready to create and share? Where do I want my creative work to be received with appreciation? What practical steps would support artistic success? How can I make creativity feel pleasurable again? The meditation phrase: my creative gifts are beautiful, visible, and received with appreciation. Calm down emotions. Venus focus: softening, emotional balance, loving response. Use this filter when emotional intensity needs to soften before love, communication, or attraction work can flow cleanly. Which emotions need soothing before I act or speak? What would a loving response look like here? Where can I soften without giving up my truth? What helps my nervous system return to peace? Meditation phrase, my emotions soften, settle, and return to loving balance. Creativity, Venus focus, artistic flow, inspiration, Venusian beauty. Use this filter when Venus is being expressed as inspiration, color, art, imagination, and creative pleasure. Reflection questions. What creative idea keeps returning to me? Where can I invite more color, beauty, or music into the work? What would I make if I trusted the first spark? What small creative action can I take today? Meditation phrase. Creative beauty flows through me with ease, pleasure, and inspiration. Improve domestic relations. Venus focus, home harmony, kindness, shared peace. Use this filter when Venus is needed in the home. Patience, harmony, kindness, and improved daily relations. Reflection questions. What would make my home feel more peaceful and loving? Where can communication become kinder and clearer? What domestic pattern is ready for improvement? How can I contribute to harmony without carrying everything alone? Meditation phrase, peace, patience, and sweetness grow within my home and relationships. And good fortune. Venus focus, grace, fortunate opening, sweetness of life. Use this filter when Venus is being worked as grace, receiving ease, fortunate openings, and sweetness of good timing. Reflection questions. Where is life already offering grace? What fortunate openings am I ready to receive? How can appreciation increase my ability to notice opportunity? What good thing can I welcome without guilt? Meditation phrase, good fortune flows towards me through grace, gratitude, and aligned action. Venus work is strongest when it's approached with beauty, patience, ethics, and emotional maturity. The current can help soften the field, but it should not be used to override another person's will or to avoid real-world action. After your meditation or trance session, journal any feelings, images, symbols, conversations, creative ideas, relationship shifts, or invitations that arise naturally. Venus often speaks in subtle signals, a softened mood, a warmer response, a creative spark, a sense of worth returning to the heart. Integration questions. What did I feel in my heart, body, or emotions during the practice? Which AOD 48 filter felt most aligned with this Venus session? What beautiful or loving action can I take within 24 hours? Where do I need better boundaries so love remains clean and grounded? What am I ready to receive with grace? Final phrase. I receive love, beauty, harmony, and good fortune in ways that are ethical, grounded, and aligned with my highest good. You can get the AOD 48 filter set for free at stand.store/life manifestation. That link will be in the description. The link to my school community is called Life Manifestations. That will be in the description as well. If you want a cheat card, you can get one of those. You can get a free trial at cheatcard.com. If you want this PDF, you can get that in the school community. So if you go to Life Manifestations school community, you can get this PDF. It's just a free PDF that I've worked out. So yeah, that's what I have. Thank you.